Hello. I'm Sugar Fast and Fatty. I will be changing that name here pretty soon. I am about 23 pounds down as of today, which is the 24th day. I had some salt and started my period, and that's just the way it goes being a woman. And I have discovered that I had a binge the other day, and I binged quite a bit of candy, and it was definitely one day, possibly 1.5 days, and I just embraced the binge because for me, I know that if I embrace the binge, then I'll be better on the other side. And that's exactly what happened. So let's see, today's Wednesday, so it was Monday, I guess. I had the candy binge, and I just could not stop eating it. And then yesterday I was kind of the same way, only not near as intense, but I did notice that there was there was some emptiness in like down in my gut. I just felt like I was empty, and it felt like there was a lot of sadness in that emptiness. I know for me, I have to be aware of my emotions, because my emotions and the emotions I haven't dealt with are very powerful and what drive my overeating. And so I'm dealing with that. But then I turn around, and this morning I started my period, and I opened up a bag of orange slices, and I had even just the first one I had. The first orange slice I had was like, ugh. But then I had 2 more just to make sure. And yeah, I was done. It was too much sugar for me, which is good. So I've been drinking more water. I've been working on having water be my first drink in the morning rather than coffee or tea. I've had, in the last 3 weeks, I've had coffee, I believe once, but I have had tea several times. When I go and get tea from like the drive-thru, the sweet tea, it's got caffeine in it too. So, but I broke my coffee addiction, which is good. Yay! Now I have, I just watched somebody throw some trash out of their car. Anyway, focus. I'm feeling better. I can see where my body is it is regulating the sugar that I'm taking in, which is amazing. And this time next week I will be doing every month I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to do a full length, even if I'm just keeping track for myself. I'm going to be doing a full length body video. I mean, it's only going to be maybe a minute or 2 long. And so that way, you see results. I already can feel I can already feel, I mean, my clothes are fitting better. I am not nearly as winded. I used to get so winded just getting out and you know, like walking to my truck or walking to my car. And that's why I went through the drive-thru so much, was because I got so stinking tired all the time. So anyway, focus. I am feeling better. I'm not dragging ass like I usually do, like I used to do. Like I said, I'm not wheezing. I'm not getting wheezy or out of breath when I walk. I have the energy to move farther. I have the air capacity to breathe, which is amazing. I'm feeling, let me tell you, I don't feel like I weigh 360 some odd pounds. There's a lightness inside of me, and that is absolutely being portrayed into my weight. Watching the scale go down so much it's just, the motivation just doesn't, I mean, the motivation stays, you know? And I'm just beyond thrilled with this. There are so many people, you know, bad-mouthing this protocol, and, you know, until they do it for themselves, or until they're, you know, until they're walk a mile in my shoes. Some people, until they walk a mile in someone else's shoes, they really have no business saying anything until they, you know, what was it, Mark Twain that said, there are three kinds of lies: lies, damn lies, and statistics. So, you know, statistics are, they can be made up and or paid for by, you know, companies that don't want this information out, right? So you never know. Especially when you see these really big channels that have sponsors, and, you know, they want to, I'm not calling anybody out, but they want to, you know, shit talk the sugar diet, and then turn around and hey, buy this thing, or hey, sponsor this, don't do the sugar diet but do this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not controlled opposition at all. So I've been having to go through my YouTube subscriptions and start deleting people because you really begin to see who your real friends are. I'm kidding, they're not my friends. Anyway, so I am doing good. My body is getting used to having all this sugar. I'm planning on probably, because I can already see that I feel better. The more I move, the better I feel, and I can see that, and I will be beginning to walk probably within my second month. I'll probably start, even if it's just, you know, around my little community. And it's better than nothing. And so far, That's what's going on with me for this last week and a half. Like I said, I will be, I don't know if I said it or not because I recorded a video before this. I will be next week doing a full body video, like I did at the beginning. And I'm hoping to hit 30 pounds in 30 days. Let's hope so. I gotta regulate my salt. That's another thing too. I'm seeing where I was intaking way too much salt. So, maybe a couple of pickles every other day, a Celtic salt crystal under my tongue once a day. It's not much. I do need it, absolutely. I feel like crap when I don't have salt. I feel very weak when I don't have salt and tired. And so I see where I do need salt, just not near as much as I did. And you know what? Embrace the binge.